So today I have one of my ardent YouTube followers, Kulan, originally from
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. I should ask that. I get into trouble. Where are you from?
And then we lived in Scotland.
You were in Scotland for many years, and in 2018 you started following me in the early days of our YouTube videos, and now you've retired and moved down, and since 2018 you've been getting a lot of fun doing bonsai. So these are the original pots I sent you.
Correct.
And some trees, and these are your attempts, which are quite good, but I will just give you some tips on how to improve them.
Certainly.
Okay, so I always like
Certainly.
to help you.
Look forward to that.
So this yew tree, did we supply you or did you buy it locally?
You sent it by
Okay,
courier.
there you are. See, these are the yew trees we sent 4 years ago. All right, we need to do some wiring, so I will just give you some wiring tips, some instant lesson in bonsai. So it seems you've grown it very healthy in this pot, but we need to give it some shape. So, as they say, wiring does wonders to the tree, and with just a bit of wiring, I've done the 2-branch principle by linking the trunk to one of these thick branches here.
Yeah.
So I didn't stick it in the ground, but I will use that branch to provide the anchor. So I've used the 2-branch principle in effect. Okay, now that I've put the wire on, we will just give it an interesting bend, twist. Fortunately, yew trees are very flexible. Not all conifers are flexible, but yew tree is particularly flexible. So even with that thick wire, it takes quite a lot to bend it. I used 3.5 millimeter wire,
Yeah.
but it's not enough.
The branches are still a bit strong, isn't it?
The trunk.
Trunk.
The trunk. As you know, the yew trees are used for making the bows, so they do spring back. Let me just apply another coil of wire to give it some added strength. Don't be in a rush to take the wire off,
No.
because it needs to stay at least 2 years to have any effect.
And you can still stay in the same pot?
Yes, stay in the same pot. Has it been in this pot 4 years?
3 years, I
3
would
years.
say.
Did you repot it at any
Not
stage?
after, straight from the pot, the same pot you sent them to me.
Okay.
It took me 1 year to get the courage to
Oh.
repot it and learn something.
Oh.
And then 3 years now.
Oh. Do you do gardening?
Yes.
So if you understand gardening, then it comes naturally. Always
Thank
think
you,
of it
yeah.
as growing plants in a container.
Tree in a pot, yeah.
Tree in a pot.
Bonsai.
I don't know if there is a local bonsai club near you where you are now living, but there may be. The nearest could be like Luton, that way. I'm not sure if there's anything in Watford.
I haven't explored that yet because my only hope was, okay, I'm in Watford, Peter is in Sussex. I'll make a trip one day, and so many years, 1.5 years now in England since we moved from Scotland. Today we managed to make it.
Okay, you see, so double coil of wire, I was able to bend that.
Ah,
So what was absolutely straight. You may need to repot it so that the tree is more in the center, okay?
okay.
So, and then you can refine it. I've done the basic shape.
Yes. Thank you. I wouldn't have so much muscles to do that, or the guts to do that. What if? Leave it in the expert's hands. Wow.
So let's just do some more branches. I've done the basic shape. You can do the wiring of the branches. Every single branch you can wire. Don't forget, it's only a pastime or hobby, so you can take your time. No need to
Absolutely.
rush.
No rush, yeah.
See, just by arranging the branches. So these branches can be arranged as well. Find the bigger branches. This is what I would teach when if you were to come on a class. You see, this is how we teach people to do. And then these branches can be wired. Let me might as well finish it so let me show you. Don't forget to prune them as well. Huh? So that is going to be the front rather than this. So you have to repot it like this. Maybe also at an angle like that. Can you see?
Yeah, I get the idea.
This gets a better shape.
That way.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely right. So I won't finish it. I give you the pleasure of completing it.
Okay.
So you can see that you now need to wire these small branches. So the tree looks like this. Okay? So that is the future shape of the tree.
Future shape of the tree.
Like that, with that angle. Okay? So you can complete that one.
Wonderful.
Okay, now this one, also the Scotch pine. I see you've done some very clever thing.
What have I done?
You tied the trunk together.
Because I didn't want the marks.
Oh, don't worry. Marks will grow out. Maybe, let us see how we can. This again supplied by us?
These four
Oh, all from us.
are your products. These four.
The starter trees.
The starter tree. These my
Okay.
experiments.
Okay. Now let us change the shape of this tree. Okay.
As you wish.
Yeah. In fact, the way you've done this, the ancient Chinese people used to do trees like this. They used to do it very contorted, like octopus.
Yeah.
Make it look like an octopus.
And to find a pine like that is rare, isn't it? I just noticed another pine of yours sitting here somewhere.
Yeah,
A little bit like that.
yeah. But I will straighten it more because it looks a bit too contorted, but we can improve it. Every tree can be improved. Every tree can be improved. There's no such thing as can't be improved. Now let us find a nice good one. Find just the right grade of wire. If it's too strong, it's not necessary. I think this should be right. This is, I think, 3.5 millimeter.
3.5 million.
I always tell people there's no right and a wrong way. If you do it and you think it's right and
It's the right way.
you enjoy it, it's the right way for you. You're feeding your plants.
Yes.
Yeah, they're very healthy, very healthy.
So I've been doing the right feeding times.
Yes,
and
yes, good. So I'm going to rewire this tree. Scotch pines, don't worry about wire marks. I think you too much worry about wire marks. Yeah, Scotch pines lend themselves to what is called the literati style. So although you've made like octopus style, I will convert it to a literati style, which is a classic Chinese style. You like it?
At the club in Scotland where I used to go every first Friday of the month.
Every
First Friday of the month.
Oh, every month, yeah.
Yeah. And there were two gentlemen who have been doing it for like 30, 40 years.
Yes. Do you know their names?
Yeah. Watty and Roger Ferguson.
Okay.
And Roger has a little garden and Watty has another garden, smaller version. And they are the people who did the practical side of my knowledge with Peter's YouTubes. I put it in my head and go there. Yes, you watch Peter. Oh yeah, they used to watch you. And they have been doing it for many years as well. So we are still in touch. I'm in the mailing list for the first Friday meeting. I still get emails.
So you worked in Scotland for many years?
4 years when we left here in Newcastle, I had a shop.
Oh.
Then we gave that up and I got an opportunity to run petrol stations
Oh, good.
on a commission operator basis. So
Oh.
there we got an opportunity in Scotland. Went for a 2-year contract and did 6 of them.
Oh.
And then COVID came in 2020 and we thought, well, that's enough now. Find some time to spend time with them.
There was one video where I showed one Sri Lankan doctor. Do you remember that? I did a very nice U with him.
Yeah, I
We
may have
did
missed
a lot
it.
of gins.
You have got thousands of videos.
No, about 500 videos I have.
Is it?
Yeah,
All right.
about 500.
Okay.
But as you know, bonsai is followed by people of every race, culture, even the dreaded Russian people. I have nothing against Russian people. They're very nice people. We have a big following. In Iran, okay, there may be a lot of Iranian YouTube videos are watching this when this gets broadcast. I was surprised. I
And
was
is there
once-
weather conditions and all
Yeah,
that?
I was talking about the Iranian tree was called Persica, was that?
Parotia persica.
Parotia persica. It's a Persian tree. That's why it's called Parotia persica.
And it's a native of Persia.
Persia.
Persian
Persica.
ironwood.
And I suddenly had inundated in my Instagram account that we have thousands of these trees in my country. So I said, what country is that? They said in Iran.
Iran.
So in Iran, there's a big following of bonsai, and they make very nice bonsai. They can grow maples, and also Iranian people also doing a lot of bonsai. So I was really surprised. I didn't know that is following. Russia, there is big following of bonsai. Russia, Poland, Czechoslovakia. So I've straightened the tree,
Oh, look at that.
given
See the
it a
difference?
very nice shape,
Yeah.
slightly more open shape.
Yeah.
So this is a classic bonsai shape, all right? We don't need these low branches because most of the beauty is at the top.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so the pines, don't forget to trim the ends. By trimming the ends, you can get what they call bud back. Bud break further back in the trunk.
Okay.
So let us.
I never trimmed this because I was not sure. I followed a lot of
Yes.
here and there, but
But-
still didn't get the hang of.
Yeah.
So
As they say, you got to be a bit bold, huh?
Yes.
Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. It will always grow again. If you make a mistake, it will grow again. So
They're
let
very
us,
tolerant.
yeah, they are. They are. So let's wire these branches together. I always say that every plant situation is different. That's why whenever I see a potential subject for bonsai, I still get excited looking at it because I immediately say to myself, what can I do with that? You know?
You see the potential in him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially these trees which came from us 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So they're still doing okay. Growing nicely. So let's give more shape to that. Some more shape.
So by pruning these here, you call the whatever that goes
Bud
bud
back.
back. Okay.
You get more buds growing.
And this is the time to do this, isn't it?
Yeah.
We are going into spring. Yeah.
Spring, yeah, it will start. By April, May, you will get lots of new shoots coming. That will be the exciting part. See, when I'm hesitating because I have to find the right grade of wire. If you don't use the right grade of wire, it doesn't work.
No.
I'm just going to twist the top a little. I have some Sri Lankan friends, mainly in the dance circuit, believe it or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All Nayakas. This
Nayakas.
is Satanayaka, Ratanayaka.
Yeah, Bandar Nayak,
Yeah,
all the
all
Nayakas.
Nayakas.
Let's see where you're getting.
Ah. So that is more of a classic, shape. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
so that is more open, not an octopus. Okay, so that is that one. But this you've done very well, huh?
Yeah, this is
This,
a cutting from
Hedging honeysuckle, beautiful.
honeysuckle. Yeah,
Beautiful. I want that side. That's perfect.
this will come back, isn't it?
Yes, spring it'll go.
Spring it will grow.
Now this procumbens juniper, you've
Yeah.
done well. I just create more of a, see it is very flat, if you see.
Mhm.
And,
Why hasn't he burst like they have done?
maybe give some more fertilizer.
More fertilizer.
Okay, feed a little more. But I'm going to give you an apex so it opens it out more conventional style because it's too flat.
Okay.
These trees, procumbens,
Because I wait for this, guess what? In the garden I have a green carpet.
yes.
They are now over 30 years or 25
you should have
years.
dug it up. Why did you take it up?
I left for Scotland.
And you left it there?
They come back to the same house.
Yeah.
So I said, look at my green carpet laid out. So I followed that. But only 1.5 years. But they like the temperature in summer here than the temperature in summer in Scotland. 5 degrees less.
Is that so?
Mm. Oh, it's a lovely day, they will say. Check the temperature, 18 Celsius, blue skies, 18 Celsius. 20 if you are lucky. But we enjoyed the stay there. Yeah. Lots of places to go, and we went on the North Coast 500 route all the way. Twice we did it.
But did you live in the south before that?
Yeah, here in Scotland.
Oh,
I mean,
Watford.
Watford. I used to run a petrol station in Luton.
Okay.
Then that was closing or went up for sale. So we took 1 year time off and then too early to
In
retire.
fact, most of the petrol stations are on by Sri
Sri
Lankans
Lankans.
here. Yeah. Or the Teemillians work there.
Yeah.
So I noticed the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that, how different he's looking now. Oh my God.
See, make a top.
Ah.
So not so flat.
Let's see.
So train it and grow more branches so that it's not compressed.
Mhm.
So that is
I'll
that
feed
one.
him.
Same with this one.
Mhm.
This one perhaps you can plant it more at this angle. You
Ah.
repot it. The S shape is there, but
Yeah.
you can wire some of these branches like
Yeah.
that.
This color of the
Root, very good. root,
very good. It needn't be white.
No,
not
this is live root. So
Like.
I'll show you. This I don't want to deny you the pleasure. So you have to wire these branches more flat like that and repot it at this angle. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So I'll leave you to do that.
And
And
this is
this
from
is-
a 99p Tesco Christmas tree.
Yeah, I'm
Christmas
surprised
came
they
and
sell
went.
it. It's some sort of.
So first I couldn't wire them, it was so
It is a
flimsy.
Cypress piscifera.
Cypress?
Yeah, type of cypress.
So to expand it, I used to tie stones and hang it on the branches.
Yes, that's one of the recognized ways of doing
But
it.
I didn't have enough wire and not much knowledge.
Good.
My idea was to make it straight and look spread it
Yeah,
out.
good.
She said, "Why don't we tie?" I said, "Don't be silly."
No, you
But she
did
helped me,
fine.
and then it worked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now 5 years with us. 2016 Christmas.
In olden days in China, they used to do that.
Really?
Yes.
It's a very
They tied
traditional
weights.
technique.
I thought I
tied
was the
weights.
first to invent that.
No, you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
All these trees you need to prune, otherwise it get too long. And do a bit of wiring. Okay, we do a bit of wiring to open the tree out a little more. I will just prune it for you. You're a bit scared to prune.
Not surgical hands. Look at that.
So we open it like that, then you get a better shaped tree. Oh,
When I took it out of the Coke can first, the trunk was only about that thick.
really? Yeah. 4 years, not
So
bad.
coming to 5 this Christmas.
Yes. Yes, you'll be surprised what you can do with so-called Christmas trees. You know that?
Yeah,
I
we
say
throw
that
away. People throw them away.
Yes. You remember I did some with the Pisces, their solar Christmas trees.
Mhm.
They make very nice bonsai. Again, feed it a little more, but don't worry about this brown color. This brown color is what we
Go
call
back to green.
bronzing color. In
Yeah.
the
I have
autumn
videos
time.
of it when it was in the summer.
They become bright green again. So like this also you have to wire. I will do that for you as well. Wiring is the key to a lot of
Bringing
nice
out
shaping,
its-
okay?
The beauty. Yeah.
So don't be afraid to wire. I think a lot of people are afraid. It's not that they're lazy, they're just afraid.
Afraid. What if I kill it?
Yeah,
You're not actually helping them to burst again.
yeah, sure. I've opened it out a little.
Yes, I can see that.
Just feed it, it'll come good. Don't rush to take the water.
No.
Just leave it like that. So we've improved that a little bit. So you got to work on some. So
Yeah.
I'll
So when
help
you
with
say
it.
to plant repot it
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
can I leave this side exposed to the?
No, no.
No.
No. Just tease the roots out and pot it at that.
Ah, to tease it and so they will
Yeah.
go down and pot it at
Yeah.
that time. Okay, I get you.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Peter.